A very good morning to you all. It is Friday. Friday, you got to get down on Friday. We're here in the parish of Shevington. We're in the outskirts of Wigan. It's a bit countryside-y. The drive here was still extremely busy. And the reason we're in Shevington is because you might be guessing, you might have seen the Manchester Evening News this morning. You might be seeing the police car ahead. There's unfortunately been a brutal murder here in the quiet residential suburbs of Shevington. And this is the ongoing theme, the ongoing story I'm covering of the cognitive collapse, the moral collapse, the societal collapse of our wonderful country and other countries in the West. Now, at least it's good to see people building. This is the first day without rain we've had for a while, but I don't know if I'm the only one that's noticed, but a lot of unforced errors with me driving that I see, not caused by me, but there's been 3 incidents that had I not sounded the horn and taken evasive movements with the car, people would have smashed into me. I was at a junction in Swinton as well. A group of people crossed the road right in front of my car. I was doing about 25 miles an hour. They just stepped out, had to slam the brakes on. It's getting brutal, getting savage. Here's the press with the big cameras, of course. Hello, press. How are you? How are you guys? Hello, everyone. Emien?
Yeah.
Hey, I know you. How are you doing? All good. The story for me is that it's the first sunny day with blue skies we've had for about 3 weeks. Thank God it's not peeing down with rain. We'll go up here. It's on Kilburn Drive. They've got the forensic tent, and as you can see behind the end there, I'll show you, it's countryside. We're out in the sticks. This isn't the ghetto. This isn't the hood. This isn't Salford. This ain't Detroit. It's quiet baby Shevington. And people are literally murdering each other in the street. And as you can see, there's a collection of detectives over there. They must be in a meeting because I don't think they're going to detect very much chatting to one another. So to give you the details, you know, forgive me my appearance, I'm a bit hairy. Could do with a bit more on top, but I forgot my woolly hat, so it's a bit cold. Look at the wind, just look at that. At 10:30 last night, residents heard a commotion. They went outside and there was a body lying in the street. They of course called 999, ambulance, police. They turned up and the police confirmed this morning that the body was a cadaver. It was not a living body, it was a dead person. And obviously they've not said it was a murder, they've not said what it was, but you can put 2 and 2 together. When you've got a gaggle of detectives, when you've got the forensic tent that they erect, it's like it's a forensic thing to stop the wind, the rain, the weather taking away all the evidence. And so any reasonable person can say, yeah, there's been a murder here. And how many are we having a week in Manchester? 2 or 3 a week? I've not been keeping up with the statistics from 2020, 2021, 2022, but Great Britain is a country that has approximately 700 murders a year. That's 2 a day. But I think Manchester might even rival the national stats by itself. Greater Manchester, shall I say, and the surrounding area. I don't even know if I'm in Greater Manchester, in Wigan. I might be in Greater Liverpool, might be in Greater Wigan. But it's getting so much more stabby, so much more shooty. And most people are staying quiet about it. No problem, just carry on. Keep calm and carry on. Okay, here's the scene on Copperas Close. And I had to go all the way around to try and get a different angle of Kilburn. Here's the detective car, of course. Vauxhall insignia. Dirty hubcaps. That's actually wheels. You can see the police over there speaking to local residents, seeing what they may have seen, may have heard. There you go. seems to be something happening to humanity as a collective. It can't just be happening around me. As I was saying earlier at the intro, cognitive decline and psychological decline, there's a lot going on. And no one's talking about it. Well, some people are, but what's with the excess deaths? What's with the drying up of babies being born? What's that all about? How come we're living in children of men? How come Australia, they debated in Parliament? Look it up. Don't take my word for it. In the last 3 months of 2022, 70% drop in babies being born compared to other averages for the same time of year. 70% drop. You know, it's enough to make you panic, but the world's so crazy now. It's so insane that, what next? Alien invasion? What next? Another monkeypox mixed with COVID? What next? Mass vaccination for every single cell in your body? 100 boosters? Okay, we've tried a third angle now. This is the Kilburn Drive coming around this side. As you can see, it's all very cordoned off, but you can see the detectives going door to door, trying to get answers, trying to find out why a human being lost their life here out in the countryside. Suburb countryside, shall I say. You can see over the hedge the forensic tent where the deceased was found. We're now in the 13th hour. Things do take their time. We've had about 4 and a bit hours of daylight, and as I was driving around, I couldn't help noticing that Kilburn Drive has the word kill in it. Now that means absolutely nothing, I just noticed it, but the savagery is increasing. I'm sure, like a lot of my viewers, all I want is a world where it's wholesome, where it's safe, where people don't start attacking each other like dumb apes, like hooting gorillas in the zoo, flinging shit at one another. There's very few things in life worth killing someone over. We remember some of the ones that did it and deserved it. There was that British mother who stabbed the man who abused her children to death. We have Gary Ploche in America who shot dead his son's abuser on national TV, live TV. But for simple things like a drug deal gone wrong, or an ego battle as someone disrespected you, I don't see how people are. And I just want to say one more thing. One big thing that stops ordinary human beings from extreme violence against one another is the worry about repercussions. You know, you stab one person, their family are going to come after you. The police are going to come after you. You're probably going to spend decades in jail. If you're lucky, you won't get raped or murdered in jail. And these things play on the average rational mind. But to the irrational, to the primates running around without any impulse control, any reason, any ability to control the order of their thoughts, they feel an urge, they go through with it. The guy's upset me, gotta stab him. The guy ripped me off, gotta shoot him. The guy disrespected me, gotta kill him. What a world.